Attention. It is very important what I'm about to say, because I'm using a megaphone, and that stresses the level of importance. Only important people who have important things to say use the megaphone. Before we start tonight's festivities, I want to apologize. Apologize for what, Ford, you may be asking yourself. I want to apologize for last summer. I want to apologize for the shows that we called BFD Live. They weren't the Ford Show, nor do they represent what we're about to do starting this evening. And it just goes to show you that even if you put Michael Jordan on a bad team, he's still Michael Jordan. I know I was the man last year. I know. And I know the people around me weren't very good. That's why I kept the only good one. And tonight, we embark on a new era of the Ford Show. A better Ford Show. The past doesn't stand a chance.
The Ford Show.
Holy shnikes.
The Ford Show.
I need some food.
The Ford Show.
The clock is ticking, my man. Before you know it, you're going to be 40 and you're going to have to pay for these kind of girls.
The Ford Show.
Something stinks like stale French fries.
The man, the myth, the legend.
We are live. The title of the show is The Return of the Mack, because, you know, I'm the Mack. I'm the Mack Daddy. The Mack Daddy, the big player, the big pimp. And I'm done. All right. I said there was going to be some new faces and some old faces. Let me tell you who the old faces are. Joey Vegas is back in the saddle again. Joey Vegas.
I'm back and bigger than ever.
Yes, that's because you gained about 190 pounds since the last time you were on the show.
Yeah, below my waist.
Oh, the blackness. Also, the one and only guy I kept from BFD Live, Nate's is here.
Obviously, you know what was good.
Yeah. Say, I have a keen eye for talent.
You go through the chest, you throw away the bronze and silver, keep the gold, baby.
And the brand new face. The new face. The new voice of the Ford Show. It's the only Taylor that should be on a microphone in Chicago. Hannah Taylor.
I'm really just here because I'm a pretty face. That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. All right, so we got a jam-packed show tonight. Vegas.
Yes, Ford.
It's jam-packed.
Is it jam-packed? It's jam-packed like a jelly donut?
There you go. You're talking about food.
Well, you know, I was going to say like something else, but food came to mind, as it often does.
It's jam-packed.
Listen to this audio.
But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beat me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix. Your chance of winning drastically go down.
His math is great.
Three-way at sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and two-thirds chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even gonna try. So Small Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning at sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning.
What?
If we used to go one-on-one, and then add 66 and two-thirds%, I got 141 and two-thirds chance of winning at sacrifice.
Thank you, Scott Steiner. All right, this was the math lesson for the night.
Wait, did that add up to like 170% or something?
I don't know.
I couldn't keep track.
It's like 174 over 23%.
He's nuts. All right, we got a jam-packed show, like I said. Chrissy D, porn star extraordinaire, is going to be on the show later this evening. We're going to talk about strawberries, squirting out of chicks' asses, all types of weird stuff. Nate's, I know, is particularly excited about Chrissy D and the strawberries, right? Because that was your thing. You told me, Ford, my thing is having chicks squeeze strawberries out of their asses.
Personally, I'm just a big fan of strawberries in general. But adding a porn star to the mix can't hurt one bit.
Yes. We have, what else we got? I got a story about a high schoolers who started the ultimate fantasy league of all time. The greatest fantasy league. We got that. Also, I got a racism video posted on my Facebook. And we're going to talk about that. It's a Republican thing, Nate's. So feel free to spurn your...
I'm just going to
grease
up the palms and just choke the shit out of you.
We're all racist. All of us Republicans are just race-baiting monsters.
That's true.
Yeah, right?
It's true.
Right.
Most of them.
So the big question I've gotten over the last, 15 months, I haven't been on a microphone in 15 months. It is incredible. And I've been asked, the one major thing I've been asked is what made me want to come back and do this thing. Because when I left last year, I sold all the equipment. I sold everything. And I was like, I'm done. Screw you, Nates. I'm finished. I'm out of here. And then I had to buy everything all over again so I could bring it back.
And I looked deep into myself and I said, you know what? I know how this guy operates. I packed everything nice and neatly into a bag and put it right in that closet waiting for it.
Yeah. He knew I was coming. I think he knew.
It's like a bug.
So this is what happened. I was sitting there in a lightly dimmed room thinking to myself, man, I haven't done anything creative in months. I feel like an asshole. Like, what am I doing with my life? And then Vegas, Destiny hit me right in the face. Destiny, the stripper, had these double D's, and it just hit me right in the face, and I'm like, that's it. I gotta bring the Ford Show back.
They were probably fake.
Oh.
Because if they were real, you wouldn't mind it.
No.
Fake tits are hard.
They hurt a little bit.
Yeah, they're not good.
Did it hurt a little
Bags
bit?
of sand.
So Destiny hit me right in the chin.
Nice.
I said, man, I gotta bring the Ford Show back. But if I'm coming back, I'm bringing the Ford Show, not BFD Live. I'm bringing the Ford Show because that's really where I had my most success and my most fun, Vegas. And you were right there the whole time. So I figure hopefully we can maybe recapture a little of that magic. Apparently I'm not in the chat room.
Wait.
But apparently the chat room wants me to know that the microphone is not a penis.
It's not a penis? I thought it was a dick. And I'm supposed to put it in and around my mouth, Vegas.
Not if you're a guy.
Oh.
I mean, well, you know, since there are a lot of gays and lesbians in the world, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
It's okay.
If that's your thing, that's cool.
It's okay to put dick in your mouth if you're a guy.
But, well, if you're gay.
If you're gay.
Yeah, if you're not gay, you shouldn't have
I'm not
it
gay,
there.
so I shouldn't have it in my...
I'm pretty sure you're not.
So I'm supposed to have the microphone up to my mouth like a penis.
Yes.
You are, apparently.
Yes,
I can do that.
And your mic kind of looks like one.
It does.
Yeah.
I bet you I can fit the entire thing in my mouth.
Well,
please, let's demonstrate that when we have a webcam.
Well, don't. We need a webcam to do that because it wouldn't. Talking about it would not do it justice.
No.
I'll do it next week.
No. I mean, I'm good at describing things, like really good at it, but I don't know if I could really paint the vivid picture that would need to be seen of you deep-throating the microphone.
Well, most people...
Right about now, funk soul brother, check it out now. Funk soul brother, right about now. Funk soul brother, check it out now.
All right, what was that?
Okay, before I was so really interrupted.
Rudely interrupted by Fatboy Slim, that bastard.
I was going to say, all you need to know about me is I have an excessively large mouth.
And we have an excessively long amount of time to talk about it.
We got 2 hours to talk about it. But see, the problem is none of us are equipped enough to really test her. I'm not. I mean, I know I'm not. I'm not. I mean,
Baby dicks.
I mean, I can't. Well, I am half black, so
From the waist down.
From the
huh?
waist down, yes. But from the waist up, I'm paler than hell. I don't know how hell is pale, but it works.
I just like chicken.
That's why I never understood when someone's like, "I'm cold as shit." It's like, idiot, shit's hot as hell when they come out of that.
That's
your
true.
rectum damn near killed them. It's hot. It's not cold.
No, it's not cold.
It's cold as shit. Oh.
I don't know.
All right, Vegas. So you actually haven't been on the air with me in
35 years.
Forevs,
Yeah,
man. It's been
time.
a long time. So besides getting weight, what have you been up to?
That's pretty much it. I mean, that's what I made. That's what I'm made for. Getting late. Well, no, I have eaten. I have eaten a lot.
Yeah.
But that's really it. I don't do too much. I don't do too much other than eat and sleep and work, and that's it. So, That's not too much.
During
I live a great life.
While Fatboy Slim was playing, Nate's pointed out to me that I had my headphones on backwards.
Ha, noob.
Radio amateur.
We're only. I'm like, I'm gonna get in my right ear, guys. I'm getting audio in my right ear. You're all getting your left. I'm in my right.
They know it's the giant L on the side of the speaker.
And then it's like, but see, it
you
sounds.
Just switched it again.
I know
you?
because it's weird to me on the left. It just sounds. It sounds.
Doesn't everything from the left sound weird to you?
Awkward. Because I'm right-handed.
No, just
that doesn't mean shit. I'm right-handed, and it sounds better in my left ear.
Well,
I was going politically, but it's all good.
That's true. Very good point. Nate's last year, real quickly. What have you been up to?
Man, what have I been up to? Well, I've been working a lot, but more or less I've been trying to patronize and antagonize the shit out of you on Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah, it's been working.
Started a few wars there. Not too interesting, to say the least. Was going to make a trip out to California and start my life out there, but we decided to come back here, and here we are.
Well, thank God.
Didn't we have an adventure to California at one time?
We had aspirations.
Yeah, thank
Luckily,
God that didn't happen.
Oh, shoot. Hannah, you haven't been on the show in 20 years, so what have you been doing for the last 20 years?
I wasn't even born yet.
Well, whatever. Don't nitpick me.
Well, I was being made.
All right, what do you...
Wait, so you have a big mouth and you're 18?
I'm 19.
Oh.
19.
Wait, she's only 19?
19.
You're in the teens and you have a big mouth? This is getting amazing.
This is awesome.
No wonder Ford hired you.
Okay.
I'm at the perfect age because I'm still legal.
All right, so then here's the real question then. And I leave this open. If I ask you what you've been doing for the last year, you're a female and you could rattle for about 3.5 hours. So what have you been doing for the last 3 hours? Go ahead. Tell us about your life.
I've been with you.
Oh, fantastic.
Like most women want to do in the last 3 hours.
I don't think Ford's girlfriend likes to hear that.
No. But, you know.
I like that one.
She's probably not even listening.
We'll fight that fight another day.
Well, you have to say 3 hours because in the last 3 hours she wasn't shopping or doing Pinterest or other things that women do in their time off, such as craft activities.
Hey,
I'm more of a boy girl.
Oh.
Yep. What? I didn't even hear that. Sorry.
Wow,
she said
I said a boy girl.
Oh, you're a boy. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Not transvestite.
Because apparently I wouldn't get along with people because I don't go shopping and I don't do girl things and I play sports and I like skater shoes.
You. All right. Nate, there's a big movie coming out soon, and I didn't have the date of it, but I knew you would know it. And I bring this up because I saw a new movie over the weekend. I never get to the theater, okay, but I saw 7 Psychopaths. I highly recommend it. But the movie I want to talk about right now with you, Nate, because I know you know, the new 007 movie.
Is it November 7th?
Well, 007. I don't know, is it?
I think it is November 7th.
You're supposed to know.
I am supposed to know
that if I threw it to
things.
you would know.
You know what?
And he doesn't know.
Oh, he failed, basically.
Vegas, do you know the date?
I don't. It would make sense for November 7th.
Yeah, tell me about how I failed, Vegas.
However, you did. However, that would be a Thursday, would it not?
No, it's a Wednesday.
That's okay, though.
But that's okay, because if it comes out at midnight on Wednesday, it's technically Thursday. You know how they try to do these things. They're English. We don't understand them.
Yeah. Well, according to the their infamous, very infamous Bond 007 songs, okay?
Well, yeah.
Adele sings it.
Well, there's a lot of
that's the new one.
It's November 9th.
November 9th.
It's November 9th.
Here's the top
That
5.
doesn't make sense at all.
Here's the top 5 Bond songs of all time. I bring that up to get to what you just talked about.
Adele.
Number 5, Nate, do you know the Bond songs?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think number 5 would be?
Number 5, if I had to put it up there, probably Duran Duran.
No.
Close.
Number 5 is Shirley Bassey with Diamonds Are Forever.
I thought it'd be closer to. I thought it'd be closer to number 1.
Now we're going down.
Popular.
Yeah. All right. Now number 4. What do you think? I'll give you a hint.
I'm gonna guess the Moonraker song.
Okay, that's wrong. I don't know. I don't know if it is. I just have the song title and who sang it, so I don't know what movie it's from. But I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
Vogue.
Ooh, a little Madonna action.
Die Another
All right,
Day.
Die Another Day.
Really?
Yeah, Die Another Day. Yeah.
No.
See?
Number 4.
You see, this is why I'm having a confusion here.
This is according to
Are you
the.
talking strict songs or like the theme song?
Yeah, whatever. This is
are
according
It's
to
not
the.
the same. No, there's a little difference.
This is according to the Performing Rights Society, which monitors the playing of songs and live performances on radio, TV, and online. Number 3.
Doesn't mean it's a theme song.
Number 3. I'll give you another clue.
Okay.
Newer chick, black. And that's the color of her skin, not her heart.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Vegas.
Beyonce.
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
Another way to die.
Not really at all. You
All
weren't
right,
close at all.
I
number
don't think Beyonce ever did it.
number two,
Beyonce.
number two, Goldfinger by Shirley Bassey, and number one. What's the number one Bond song according to the Performing Rights Society? Nates.
You know what? I'm gonna have to guess that Duran Duran again.
No, I'm gonna have to say you're wrong.
You know what?
It's actually.
I'm angry. Even though Diamonds Are Forever is a pretty bomb-ass song for... I've been hearing a lot of that lately.
Yeah. It's actually Live and Let Die by Paul McCartney and the
No,
Wings.
of course. Because everybody loves the Beatles and no one can explain why.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But this song, and I brought all this up to get to, Adele just had her kid, so maybe she'll lose some weight now. But
she's fat and happy.
this song...
And rich.
True.
Where did I go wrong?
She told Lady Gaga
2 out of
she
3
was
ain't bad,
good
right?
bitch.
This song is the first Bond song to make the top 10 in like 15 years or something like that. It's called Skyfall by Adele. I like the song. Right?
It's not bad. It's not a bad. I haven't heard it all the way through yet, but I've only heard snippets.
I've heard the whole thing. Actually, I saw it the first day it came out on YouTube. I was like doing my little Skyfall, get my 007 on, thinking of all the ways that in the next month I could totally hit the treadmill and maybe get into a tuxedo for the movie theater. And just decided about halfway through the month it wasn't going to happen.
I mean, speaking of this new James Bond film, I don't know if you have this to talk about or not, but apparently they're giving in to the advertising genre here, the gigantic Heineken. Apparently Heineken's going to be the new drink of James Bond.
Really?
Yeah, no more martini.
Get out of here.
They have previews in movie theaters now.
Yeah, with the Heineken BS.
There's no more, because apparently he goes and he orders it, and then he's like, you know what? No, I don't like this stuff. Give me a Heineken. So apparently, they gave in. I don't like it because I like James Bond. I like the older ones, but.
So, Heineken.
Ugh.
Heineken.
Yeah, they could have thought of a better beer.
Ugh.
Isn't it German?
Yep.
Yeah, I would
think they'd
assume,
want to bring like a European beer. I mean, I guess a German
It is European.
but I mean like an England.
Wow.
An England beer.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying I don't like Heineken or that I'm in some disdain about it. I'm just saying that the only way I'm going to endorse this product is if Q Branch makes a jetpack out of it. I'm just going to say, stick those 2 Heineken keg cans to his back. I'm a firm believer, but I don't think James Bond. Aren't Europeans, Ford, in your honest opinion, tell me, don't you think Europeans are a little bit more classier than your average day American sitting on the couch watching football and drinking a beer?
Yeah.
I mean, don't you think the martini is kind of classy, even though no one drinks it
It's
anymore?
James Bond. He's not supposed to be carrying a beer bottle around with him.
I mean, when you think European, I think iced down straight moonshine liquor is, classy. That's just the way it works for me.
So, yeah, those are your top 5. And Adele. Adele's going to be number 1, I'm telling you.
Well,
Oh yeah, she will be.
why don't we just switch James Bond to juice now? Or Four Locos.
For a while.
I always drink a Four Loco when I'm trying to save the world.
They're gonna come out with a list in 10 years from now, and Adele is going to be number 1.
She'll be rolling in the deep.
She'll be number 1. I guarantee it.
Well,
of
apparently
course.
somebody was rolling in Adele's deep. She just had her child.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If I had a rim shot.
Yeah.
I also
That's how she got the kid.
Also tonight I got a PMS. Okay, may not really exist.
It does.
Studies. Shut up. Studies have been done. I have it right here. I have it. Is PMS moodiness a myth? Now.
Shocking.
Did you Wikipedia that shit?
No, it's the new.
Because that's not reliable.
No,
that
no,
looks like
no,
some Wikipedia shit.
No. First of all,
yeah.
Look at the website at the bottom. This is a legit news story that has been
From
out.
Canada?
This,
It's from
yeah,
Canada.
it was a Canadian.
Nobody cares about Canadians.
They have free healthcare.
First of all, it was a research. The research was done in Canada
With Canadians.
Before we get into this, I do have to set out a statute that most of the women I know are complete assholes on their period. But
Okay.
there are a few who realize
Yes.
that maybe it's not.
Now,
I just want chocolate. That's
I brought this up. I brought this up to my girlfriend. I said, hey, you know, this PMS thing, got this story, might not be real. And she screamed at me and then immediately started crying afterwards, letting me know that it's real.
Yep.
It's real. She thinks it's real. These people think it's not. And we're going to talk about it tonight. Stand by.
It's for you. Only you. It's for you. I'll never know, I'll never care, I'll never believe my people. I'll tell you what I say. I'll never lie, I'll never try, I'll
Hey, this is D-Ray. Every 38 seconds, a woman is abused physically. And 5 seconds later, she realizes she deserves it. You're listening to The Ford Show.
Give Ford a piece of your mind on Twitter.
Go yourself.
At The Ford Show.
Yeah, that's right. You can get us on Twitter. This is The Ford Show. We're back at The Ford Show. Also, phone number to give us a call if you so choose.
Desire.
630-534-0424. Even the phone number changed. 630-534-0424. Taking your calls around the world, around the globe. Not America. America calls. All right, I had a racism video posted on my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, and it was a video put together. I don't know who put it together, but it was about some Republicans were interviewed. There's a few Republicans, all rednecks, and some of them were talking about how they don't like Obama, and a couple said they don't like him because he's black. And the woman that posted the video on my page said, "You Republicans must be proud. Look at you." Blah, 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 blah. And I wanted to respond to that here on the show, just so I can get all of my points across, because, correct me if I'm wrong, Hannah, it's very hard to get your whole point across on Facebook because it's all via typing.
Even harder on Twitter when you only got a certain number of characters.
I mean, if you're smart enough, you can, but I mean, we're talking about you.
I mean,
so.
it's okay. First off, all right, you're now muted. Insult equal mute. That's what they mean. All right. So this video I got, you will get smacked. The video. So here's my response to the video.
Didn't get smacked.
That is a small, minor group of people. Okay, that's not how every Republican thinks and feels. I don't like Barack Obama. It has nothing to do with his color, because I didn't like Bill Clinton. I don't like Nancy Pelosi. I don't like Harry Reid. And the list of Democrats go on and 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 on. Yes, there are people that don't like Barack Obama because he is black. Those people also live in the South, majority of them. I know, I'm sure there's people here in Chicago that don't like him because he's black. Fine. But here's the deal. Racism exists. It will always exist. As long as there's ghettos and as long as there's crackers down south, racism will always exist.
Racism will always exist. There ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Even with a black president, white people still don't like black people.
And it's also reverse racism in this world that we live in, okay? Let's go back a couple of weeks. A black actress who starred in the classic Clueless. Yeah, that's right. I call Clueless a classic. Stacey Dash came out on Twitter and said she was voting for Mitt Romney.
And black people said she's not black enough. She should be voting for Obama. She's black. Blacks vote for blacks.
But if I got on this microphone and said, if you're white and you're voting for Barack Obama, you're an idiot. You should be voting for the white guy, which is Mitt Romney. See, you can't fight ignorance with ignorance. I understand that. Blacks are just as ignorant as white people. Vegas, am I right or am I wrong?
Well, this is true. You are right on that point. It doesn't matter what color your skin or what religion you are. There's always bad eggs in every one of them.
Yes. Now, I understand Barack Obama is probably a good husband. He's probably a great father. And I salute him for that. Here, I will even officially salute him for that. Yeah. Okay, I salute him for not being a deadbeat dad. Okay? Like most black people are. Just kidding.
Yeah.
But, Nate, please tell me that you see my point. That there's racism both ways, and it's not majority.
Absolutely. I think you're absolutely right. You know, there's been times where I've seen people make comments, and then a few black people are like, what the heck? You know, you're being an asshole. And then I've seen times when I've gone downtown Chicago on the south side and done a restaurant demo, and I walk into a bar, primarily a black bar, and they all look at me and they go, boy, you don't have a dark enough tan to be in here. And I turn around and I go, oh. Yeah. And I turn right around and walk out.
As long as my grandma walks down the street, and when she sees two black guys walking down the street, she'll automatically resort to, oh my God, they're going to kill me. And as long as Aunt Jemima answers her door and two white guys are sitting there, she automatically is going to think, oh my God, they're going to rob me. It's the way of life. Now, here's my problem with the person that posted the video. You are classifying all Republicans in that category.
And we're not all racists. Okay? We're not.
Hannah, you're a racist. Tell us why.
I'm not, but according to Facebook Celebrity Lookalike, I apparently look like Stacey Dash, so apparently I'm black, but I am more white than an albino. So the whole entire thing is just wrong.
I just can't. I think it's ignorant for people to think that racism will just disappear. That's ignorant, because that's not the way. As long as there's crime, and as long as there's black people shooting black people, and white people shooting white people, and vice versa, and whites and blacks and white, there will always be racism. It's just how it goes. And we just have to deal with the fact that some white people aren't going to like black people.
And I like your overarching point. The fact there are lunatics on both sides of the fence. I can agree with that wholeheartedly.
I just want to clarify, I like black people and white people and all people.
Although I do have to question, Ford, how come you tend to vote for the same people who, where I vote for, those people generally take the economy from where it was and add a positive percentage. You tend to go negative.
Well, I don't want to hammer on politics right now, but we will talk about politics next week on this show, because I think next week on this show we should elect a Ford Show president. So
you then.
Everybody's I can. We're leaving it to the power of the people. They will vote.
This is a direct democracy. We're Switzerland in this bitch.
Yeah.
Switzerland, okay.
I myself, yes, I am currently the incumbent president. Okay, but I am willing to sacrifice my presidency because I know that the people are smart and they will vote me in again. So, next week on this show, Vegas will give his speech on why America should vote him as the Ford Show president. Nate's will do the same, and Hannah will follow suit.
But I'm a woman.
As will I. I know, right?
that just means you won't win.
Exactly. I'm already out.
You're not going to win, and Hillary Clinton's going to probably tweet you and be like, sweetheart, you don't have a chance in hell. Because they don't like women.
Well, I could just move to Alaska and be like, there's a moose in here.
Running through the tundra.
We got a caller. What is that, 323? Go ahead. Maybe. Maybe not.
Hello?
Anybody there?
We should hear just fine. I don't understand what the problem is.
I think it's somebody just doesn't know how to talk.
Yeah.
I think it's just they're so scared to talk to you.
They're worried about your despotism.
Yeah, because Ford is racist. He does hate Obama.
Do you have it muted?
I'm looking.
He's checking. Yeah. No, it's probably.
How much you want to bet it's Ford's fault?
No, it's not.
In the meantime, while I try to find this, Carly Rae Jepsen.
Hi, Ford.
Oh,
no.
whoa!
Oh,
Hold on. Hello.
Look, see, you played Call Me Maybe, and there it was.
Hi, Ford. This is Wendy.
Oh, this is the person that actually posted the video on my Facebook page.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And we got a standoff. It's you and me, Wendy. Talk to me.
All right. First of all, Ford and I are friends. We've known each other for how long, Ford?
Since the Now Live days. This is actually... No, go ahead. I'll let you talk. You have the floor.
No, what I was my point that I was trying to make yesterday, it had nothing to do with the fact that and I'll be the first to admit, being biracial, number one, I've seen it on both sides. And it's the point I was really trying to get to was the fact that I haven't heard Republicans really speak out on the hatred that's been coming across on their side.
I know there was somebody, and I don't have the data to even back up this point, but I believe there was somebody on the right that said, "Look, it's not about I believe it's been said it's not about color. It's really about policy." I can't quote the person exactly. Nate's, do you think you can look at Nate's? I got Nate's on it, the statistician.
What is it? Say again.
It's the right. It's saying that it's not about race, it's about policies. I believe there has been somebody, Wendy, but I understand your point that maybe not enough people are talking or telling the party not to be like that, but I really
and they're not. I will say that who ran on the Republican ticket last time for president?
McCain.
McCain.
Yeah.
Okay, he was the only one that I heard speak up in defense of all of the rhetoric and I won't say what I want to say, but it was BS, and he said, we should not be trying to fuel the fire of people being afraid and playing the race card, basically. But he is the only one that I've heard speak up about that.
Well, I think after 4 years, I would like to think that it's no longer about black and white. I think now, I believe it would be more about rich or poor, right? Like it's about the main focus of this whole campaign thing here has been the economy. I really don't think, I would like to think that video that you posted so kindly on my Facebook page, I would like to think that is a small portion, a very small portion of Republicans. I can't speak for all of them. In fact, I'm surrounded right now by a bunch of leftist weirdos. But for my friends who are right, I don't think it's about black. All I can really speak for is myself. But I will agree with you that something should have been done when the race card was really heavily being played. But I honestly don't think it's been played very hard in the last 4 years. Would you agree with that?
No.
No, of course not.
Lord, come on. No, seriously. Every day you look at, I could name like 10 different examples of just in the past few weeks where, they have talked about him, and it's always got to be interjected with, he's black or he's from Kenya or wherever the hell, Never has there been a president who has been this disrespected,
Well, George Bush might be able to put up an argument on that one, but I'll say this: this was expected. This should have been expected. We've never had a now. Let's also remember race people that hate on Obama because he's black. He's also half white. Okay, he's half white.
But they totally forget that.
Well, I think
the birthers want to say that that's not even his mother. That he didn't show the correct birth certificate. It's on. All of these theories, these conspiracy theories, are just ridiculous.
Here, let me give you.
And that's what's disgusting to me.
All right, let me give you. I don't want to say my advice, but this is my stance on this. And then Nate has something he wants to get off his chest, I think. I could tell he's kind of jumping out of his skin. What you should do with the birthers, because that's what they call them, the people with the birth certificate and all that stuff, you should put the birthers in the same category that you put the truthers in, the guys that think 9/11 was an inside job. You should put them all in one little category as psychotics, because that's really what they are. They're nuts. And I honestly don't. Donald Trump came out today and was like, "I'll give $5 million, you're fired, to Barack Obama's charity of choice."
To fuel this nonsense.
Donald Trump's he's also retarded.
Donald
I think.
Trump, oh
I
my
think
God.
he's slightly.
He's also offering 5 million cases of mane and tail hair repair
Yeah.
to whoever can find out the true identity of the Hamburglar.
Okay, so what do you, Nate's? I saw you want to jump out of your skin. What do you have to say to Wendy or to any of this whole thing?
No, I just want to add my perspective. I think that, yes, it was expected that they were going to treat him this way, that some people out there would. Do I think it should be allowed? And do I think it should be, even furthermore, allowed on national television? No. I think there should be some dealings with that. I noticed it has...
But then you get into the freedom of speech thing, and now you're starting to violate rights. I have the right, whether I want to, whether it's right, whether you think, or Wendy thinks, or Vegas, or Hannah, or my own mother think it's morally right or wrong. I have the right to say, I don't like Barack Obama because he's black. Now, granted, okay, check, I don't. It's not the reason why I don't like him.
Beat me at my own game.
But I'm just saying, I have the right to do that. That's my right. Because I do pay, I pay taxes. I have the right to be able to do something like that. Now, does that make me morally wrong? Yes. Am I a bigot? Yes. Am I a racist? Yes. Am I an asshole? Yeah, I'm an asshole. So I think we should put these people in a nice look. Just leave them alone. Because honestly, they're not going to affect this election. We all know that who's going to vote Romney's going to vote Romney. Who's going to vote Obama is going to vote Obama. It's the people that are in the middle. They're the ones that really, truly matter. And Wendy, I know you're mixed, and I know it probably affects you a lot more than it affects me. But all I can say is we should have known this was coming from day one because this country's never had a black president before. The country did.
I totally agree with that. And I'm not surprised, but I just like... the guy on your show just said, something should have been said.
Yeah.
That's all the point I was trying to make. Something should have been said, and it hasn't been.
And I can't.
And it's like the more that they say it, the more people buy into it, and the more fear, and it's just gotten out of hand.
All right, Hannah.
Well, I just wanted to point out that Romney's slogan is the same as the KKK in 1960, keeping America American.
Awesome. Because then I could say, well, forward, forward, that's a Marxist thing, but I don't want to drive this into a political thing. Mitt Romney is not a member of the KKK.
I just want to amend my statement as well. I think actually, you know what? I think it is a freedom of speech on individuals. Yes, you should be able to say what you say. But what I don't like, and maybe necessarily my direct reference doesn't have anything really to do with race, but take, for example, the woman who was at the town hall debate and said some things that the right wing didn't clearly like, and then Fox News decided to hit her up on Facebook and Twitter and absolutely slam her, calling her a drunk whore who loves to party and knows nothing about what she's saying. I think when it comes to that, when it comes to like a vastly public entity that can take apart a person's life and say a lot of things about them, I think in some instances it is illegal, I think, to defame, the defamation, unless you're in the public circle. If you're in the public circle, you can't call it defamation, but if you're, in the private life, you're getting a megaphone ready.
Sector,
right. I do think that if that's the case, then that's where I draw the line.
Okay. And to your point, see Sarah Palin and tell me how it felt to be her 4 years ago.
Well, she wouldn't have said a whole bunch of really ridiculous things.
But hold on now. You talked about the media tearing down a person. Okay, right? That's what you mentioned. You said the media tearing down. Sarah Palin was tore down by every left media person.
But you just missed what I just said. A private person should not be defamed. Once you can step into the public sector or your public eye, you then have the right to be talked to like that. But when you're a private...
Right. And she was definitely, if she could see Russia from her window, she opened that floodgate herself.
Super binoculars.
Well, well,
she has a TV show.
I don't want to.
So does her daughter.
I don't want to retaliate with. I think that comment was taken a little out of context.
Maybe one of her dogs was named Russia.
All right, Wendy, I appreciate. First of all, I appreciate the video. I know that the right can get kind of loopy, but remember now, a lot of Republicans are from the South, and the South, notoriously, is known through history of not liking black people. That's just the facts of life. But I appreciate the video, and I definitely appreciate the phone call. I'm glad you called in.
Well, thank you. thank you for taking my call. And good luck on the show, and you guys take care.
Don't turn us off now, okay?
No, I won't. I'll be in the chat room.
Beautiful. Thank you, Wendy.
All right.
All right, so for those of you guys from racism to Jews, for those of you guys who don't know what Kennedy karaoke is, I want to give you a preview, a little bit of a preview, and then I'm going to tell you that in 10 minutes I'm going to give you the preview for tonight. It's all previews. I'm going to preview the preview, which previews the main attraction of Kennedy karaoke. The best Jewish rapper on the north side of Chicago. Here he is, a little snippet, a little bit of this.
This magic.
Well, this Back That Ass Up. This is a Kennedy karaoke classic.
It's an original.
Best Jewish rapper, north side of Chicago. He's going to sing Gangnam Style tonight. Here it is.
Girl, you're working with some ass, yeah, you bad, yeah. Make a nigga spend his cash, yeah. His last, yeah. Hoes found when they pass, yeah. They mad, yeah. You gon' ride in the Jag, yeah. With that head. You could smoke a buy bag, yeah. Of grass, yeah. I got money I can flash, yeah. And trash, yeah. I'm a big time nigga, yeah. For the trigger, yeah. A player, hater, flipper, yeah. Great filler, yeah. I be singing good, yeah. Out the hood, yeah. Let it be understood, yeah. It's all good, yeah. Got niggas scheming large, yeah. On the hard, yeah. A smooth little broad, yeah. From out the project. The niggas do a trick, yeah. On the dick, yeah. You blame me, you want a picture. They ain't shit, yeah. The nigga with the money, yeah. Don't have funny, yeah. Got birds and I'm running, yeah. About 100, yeah. Girl.
All right, hold on. All right, so there's that one. I automatically just stopped. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know why it's not working.
Or it's a fuck up.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Shame.
Shame. Indeed.
There's a snap.
Now, when you said attraction, you didn't even explain how his bald head and just dreamy, dark brown eyes. I mean, you didn't really explain Kennedy to the way that I mean, Vegas, you know Kennedy in a way that many shouldn't.
That's probably true, yes.
And I would explain, Vegas has been in the room when he's changed from his normal street clothes into his jumpsuit.
Yeah, I have also. Well, actually, a lot of people have seen his back and it being shaven.
6 to midnight. 6 to midnight, Vegas. That's all I gotta say.
No, not close. But
I got one more. The audio just stopped working on sound. I don't know what happened there. That could be a problem.
Put an end to the world like Mayans. This is a celebration, bitches. Mazel tov. It's a slim chance I fall. Olive oil. Chuchin could be in the name. I do it as I got it. I'm killing these hoes. I swear I'm trying to drop the vibes. I don't care about money in the city that I'm from. I'm gonna sip it until I feel it. I'm gonna smoke it till it's done. I don't really give a fuck, and my excuse is that I'm young. And I'm only getting older, so somebody should have told you I'm on one.
All right, so yeah, that's Kennedy karaoke. A couple little preview snippets. Tonight, though, he does this.
오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자 너는 선호해 낮에는 너만큼 따사로운 그런 선호해 커피 식기도 전에 원샷 때리는 선호해 밤이 오면 심장이 터져버리는 선호해 그런 선호해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 지금부터 갈 때까지 가볼까 오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 오빤 강남 스타일 에이 섹시 레이디 오빤 강남 스타일 에이 섹시 레이디 싶으면 묶었던 머리 푸는 여자 가렸지만 웬만한 노출보다 야한 여자 그런 감각적인 여자 나는 선어해 점잖아 보이지만 놀 땐 노는 선어해 내가 되면 완전 미쳐버리는 선어해 근육보다 사상이 울퉁불퉁한 선어해 그런 선어해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 지금부터 갈 때까지 가볼까 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 Hey sexy lady 오빤 강남스타일 Hey sexy lady B는 너 그 위에 나는 너 Baby baby 나는 뭘 좀 아는 너 B는 너 그 위에 나는 너 Baby baby 나는 뭘 좀 아는 너 You know what I'm saying 오빤 강남스타일 Hey sexy lady 오빤 강남스타일 Hey sexy lady 오빤 강남스타일
This is the Ford Show. This is the Ford Show. Give Ford a piece of your mind on Twitter.
Go yourself.
At the Ford Show.
Yes, do that. It's the Ford Show. So Kennedy Karaoke, Gangnam Style tonight. Yes, he did the Korean version, not the English version. So
Vegas bringing up a very good point. How does he read the Korean?
I have not heard it, but I hear good things about it.
Oh no, it just screams good things.
Yes,
just screams it.
Yes.
So is he like singing square, squiggly line?
I need a keep my eye on that. Oh, we're getting word that the TuneIn app is working.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Which is odd because it's not supposed to be.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be.
All right.
Well.
I got the greatest fantasy league ever created. This story just came out today. This is hot off the presses. It is a story out of California. Piedmont High School has raised concerns among parents. In a letter sent last week, the principal says his staff discovered a so-called fantasy slut league. In a letter, the principal, Rich Kitchens, described a fantasy slut league in which our female students, unbeknownst to most of them, are drafted as part of the league. Male students earn points for documented engagement in sexual activities with female students.
This is awesome.
According to the letter, school staff learned about this during a recent assembly about date rape prevention, ironically enough. The principal wrote, quote, participation often involved pressure and manipulation by older students that included alcohol to impair judgment and control, and social demands to be popular, which is why we spiked Hannah's water bottle that she's drinking from right now, ironically enough.
Nope, doesn't taste
Social lubrication.
We wanted to make sure that parents were aware of things that were going on in their kids' lives. How come I didn't think of a fantasy slut league when I was in high school? This is gold right here.
My question is, how do the parents say that the children should know what's going on in their lives? If you have a dick in your ass, you know.
You know.
Yeah, you would.
Apparently, this has been going on for years. This could be a Piedmont High School tradition.
Why didn't they make a website?
And the girls didn't know?
Well, it says here that sometimes they did know, other times they didn't know.
Girls who knew were the biggest
They were in on the
sluts.
money. They were in on the money.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
tell me, you wouldn't get in on the money for something like that.
Of course, because then you could rig it, and then you just sleep with everyone, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
they win.
Well, you kind of rig it anyway.
She'd be like the most popular girl in high school.
Isn't that really the
guaranteed.
reason why we're alive, is for sex and money?
That's the only reasons. But you rig it
Make
anyway
babies.
because if I'm getting some girl drunk to pad my stats, if you will, in the fantasy league.
I'll pad your stats.
Well, yeah, you will. You just did, in fact. You didn't even know it. But, you know, it doesn't make sense. Like, you could just totally cheat and say, okay, I'm going to go get this girl drunk, and now I get 20 points. And the other dude is, you know, Nate's and doesn't get anything. So, because he...
Wow.
Because he's not as smart as I am. So, it's true, Nate.
I'm just imagining all three of you in high school. None of you got any points.
I was imagining everybody naked.
Then that's just what we do now.
No, see, I wouldn't have gotten any points because I didn't get laid in high school.
Yeah.
However,
I would've gotten them all. No, I wouldn't have.
However, I would have made a fantastic commissioner of this fantasy slut league because I wasn't scoring any points, so I'd have been able to objectively judge this thing. Incredible story.
Ford sits there and he goes, you know, I understand that they're getting voted up and down. I'm going to need to see it for myself. I'm going to need you to come backstage and show me really why you should be number one. And we're both.
I'm just saying, man. It is excellent stuff. I still can't get the I can't get the thing to work. I don't know what happened.
That's okay.
I set the thing down and it all just went to.
You set the paper down and away you go.
It just went to hell. I got the Kennedy karaoke preview for tonight's karaoke. He does Gangnam Style. I got that. I'm going to play for you in 2 seconds. Stand by.
That we have left, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
All right, so I had to get it was a mad dash to get the karaoke preview because I had it to go in the other program, which was no longer playing audio.
That's all right.
Here is a real quick, real brief snippet. Jules, who puts all this together, I don't need that anymore. Just threw that right at Nate. Jules is the one who puts all together. She goes, I'm just giving you a little tease, just a small sample of this epic karaoke. So here it is.
Hey, sexy lady. Oh, Gangnam Style.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's this is going to go down as one of the all-time best, I think.
I might pee my pants listening to this.
I hope not.
I just want you to get video of him doing the dance. I think it would look delicious.
I'm actually excited about it. Truly, I mean, I really am.
You're excited? Look
I'm
at
excited.
these nipples.
Well, it's really cold down here.
I didn't say touch them. I said look at them.
Well,
Yeah, well,
I
you know,
look with
Ford,
my-
he looks at his hands.
I look at my hands.
Yeah.
I don't look at my
What
eyes.
do you think he's banned in 8 out of 10 strip clubs? Look at those tits. Oh, and there's Ford touching them. There we go. Now we're kicked out.
Yeah.
We paid $30 to get here, and we're fucked.
The
Not literally though.
What time do we got here?
I mean,
It's
it'd
like
be nice.
10:30.
It's 6 minutes after 8 o'clock in the Central Standard Time Zone. We got Chrissy D in like 10 minutes. Not even. Here, real quickly, thebigandthebeautiful.com. What is that for, Jerez? What is thebigandthebeautiful.com? It is a place for fat chicks to hook up with guys. And they've recently put out an offer of $3 million to Christina Aguilera for her to be the new face of the website.
Oh, because she's getting a little bigger?
Yeah, well, she went from Genie in a bottle to Genie in a 55-gallon drum.
Well, on The Voice the other day, that blue and white dress was not fitting for
I
her.
don't watch that show. I don't even know. All I know is she's fat now. That's all I know.
Not as fat as Jessica Simpson was.
No, but
she was a cow.
Jessica's
But
on
she was
that.
pregnant, too.
Yeah,
so.
it's just, let's
But
give
I mean,
her
even before she was pregnant.
Yeah, but see, you know what?
She looked like Vegas.
Wow.
Wow. That's a compliment, Vegas.
Well-
You look like Jessica Simpson.
Oh, well, you know. No, what I was gonna say is you could talk all the trash you want. The fact is, they're worth millions, and I don't know how much you have in your pocket.
Yeah.
but
So
I don't have
true.
that much. So if I was like 300 pounds heavier than I am right
Would
now,
you do this? Would you do the if the
they
big
gave me $3 million? Heck yeah. I
if
would.
the big and the beautiful said, Joey Vegas, we want to offer you $3 million to be the face of our fat chick website.
I would put a wig on.
Give me the
And
fucking
fake
wig.
breasts.
But
Give
the-
me the wig.
But the thing is, you don't have $3 million. Think about how many millions of dollars she's worth.
Yeah, why would she want to humiliate herself by putting herself in that? Now that's like saying, I'm never going to be skinny ever again. Because then if you get skinny, that deal's off. I mean, that deal's going to not...
She could always go to Weight Watchers.
They can't exactly take the money out of your bank.
No, but that'll be the last time you get...
Still, you get $3 million. They were like, here's your $3 million. I'd be like, thank you. I'm going to invest in the world's most expensive, most amazing treadmill. Thank you.
She's probably getting paid $3 million just to do the voice. So
Oh, more than that. Aaron Carter hasn't done anything in 7 years, and he's worth $9 million. How does that make you feel?
wait, who?
Aaron Carter.
Yeah,
that?
yeah. See?
Exactly.
You said who, but the bank account's still there.
Exactly.
It depresses me.
I just need to either learn to sing or act, and I can't
I mean-
do either of them. Or sing and act.
Granted, $9 million.
I'm set.
Slightly less than the contract we got paid to do the Ford show. Slightly less.
Slightly
Just
less.
just a little bit.
Just a little less.
Not by much. I mean, it's very close in numbers.
But on the bright side, Joey, we didn't have to get fat to do the show. We did it on our own.
I know we were
okay.
already fat,
We
that's
did that on our own.
All this is all natural. Okay, you look at Ford and you see skin and bones.
Yeah. The, Oh, I love this song.
This is Ford got his first BJ to this song.
I brought it up earlier that the Obama campaign has been officially saved. Folks, Barack Obama will be our next. He's going to stay in the White House. He's not going to have to move. And this is why Lindsay Lohan has flip-flopped, and she tweeted on her Twitter account that she is now supporting Barack Obama and not Mitt Romney as she had previously tweeted. So congratulations, Barack Obama. But psycho, drug addict, drunken driving, hit and run, Lindsay Lohan's got your back. He's going to win, Nate.
I know why she did this. She asked Mitt Romney, what should I do? What is the best way I can contribute to this? And he says, do what I do. So she flip-flopped and went to the other side.
Perfect.
And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly. For a white guy. He needs some cool tunes, not just any Will
And believe it or not, Kurt Cobain is in the news, mainly because he must be rolling over in his grave. CBS is developing a sitcom called Smells Like Teen Spirit. I don't know if it's like based off of Nirvana. I doubt it. But Smells Like Teen Spirit. I don't want to watch that. I don't even know what it's about. I don't know who's in it. You don't even know who's in it yet.
It's illegal in most states to even smell a teen.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
I'm a teen, you can smell me.
He asked for 13, but they drew a 31. Friends say he's trying too hard, and he's not quite hip. But in his own mind, he's the dopest trap. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6.
So don't be fake. Play us straight. You know he really doesn't get anyway. Gotta play that field. Keep it real. For you know way. For you know way. So if you don't rate, just overcompensate. At least you know you.
And I don't watch it, but Hannah, I understand you do. The X Factor has been signed on for its 3rd season. It's coming back. Be excited.
I'm excited.
Aren't you excited?
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, sounds like it.
The X Factor.
Yeah.
So what, I don't even know what that is.
What is that? Oh, it's the Britney Spears is the judge.
Demi Lovato.
It's Simon Cowell's.
Yep.
It's his thing after American
It's where
Idol.
One Direction came from, the English version, and because they're so popular, they brought it to America. And Justin Bieber and a bunch of other people worked on it too with them. And there's like groups and solo artists and teenagers and like 17 to 20 age group, and then over like 25 groups.
What I say for Halloween, we all go as One Direction. We just wear Arrow T-shirts, just pointing in one direction, and that's what we do. Because I think that's about as much money as I have to throw together for Halloween. So
I just love that X Factor is almost the exact same thing as American Idol.
It
so
is.
When American Idol's not on, X Factor's on. So now you have 365 days a year.
Well, I'm going to butcher.
There's a crappy singing show.
Well, the difference is there's groups of people. Like there's
No,
3
it's not just one
girls,
person.
like Sister C and Lyric something, and they like rap and sing.
It's still crap.
But it's really not just about one person, and now they changed it into groups. It was more or less Simon Cowell saying, I really have to make more money.
But
what the fuck can I do?
Well, he made El Divo, which he made a shit ton of money off
But
of, which is the Italian guys who sing opera.
But what I don't understand, he leaves American Idol. I'm going to go make more money. But yet my new show is going to be on the same exact show American Idol was, so the same people are paying me more money.
It's a
I don't
continuation, I think. I think he just got tired. I mean, when you're really rich and when you really have nothing else to do, you kind of sit around and you go, okay, there's only so many days I can drive my jet ski through my hot tub. What else can I do?
Well, you realize he did not American Idol, but like Idol in other countries in England and X Factor way before he even did American Idol in the States.
Why don't rich people just pool their money together and like build a space station for rich people?
Well,
like I would get in my Rolodex, my gold-plated Rolodex, laser engraved with monkey sperm, because I can afford it, and I would say let's all just get together and build a giant fucking elevator that goes to space because no one else can get there but us.
Well, the same guy produces all of them, and he's also a judge on So You Think You Can Dance.
Or even better, why don't we just all pool our money together and buy a Harrier? Why? Because no one else in the world can afford a fucking Harrier.
I still got to give you guys the PMS story. PMS
real.
is not
Yes, it is.
real.
It's real.
It is an excuse.
It is
Hold
not.
on. I had to mute the broad. It is an excuse. Don't touch it. It is an excuse for women to act like bitches. It is a straight up excuse. Now you are unmuted.
I act like a bitch no matter what if I'm PMSing or not.
Like 99% of all women.
Exactly.
Well, but I'm only to.
I'm
only
just saying
towards
you're
Ford.
buying into the Swiss. When the Swiss say, oh, you know what, hey, what's going to boost sales because we don't sell chocolate butt on, oh, Sweetest Day and Valentine's Day.
What the fuck is Sweetest Day?
Let's just create a holiday that comes around for a week every single month called PMS Week. That'll boost our chocolate fucking sales.
I think we got...
all I want is, when I'm PMSing, is chocolate. That's it. I don't even change my mood.
All right. Ford's got to talk here.
Okay.
I think we got Chrissy. Chrissy, is that you? No, please. Why is this doing this? Oh my God, not again.
It takes about 5 minutes for the callers to actually get on the line.
Get on the air.
Yes. But I don't think PMSing has anything to do with you craving chocolate. I think that's just you bleeding. Bleeding and PMSing are two totally different things.
No.
Yes, it is.
But when
Right,
they
you
go
there
hand
now?
in hand.
Chrissy, are you there? Okay, continue.
Hello?
They go hand in hand. You have PMSing it's technically supposed to be a few days or up to a week before your cycle, which is a sign of it coming. Last week, all I wanted was chocolate and fucking pancakes.
Speaking of coming, is the porn star on? Chrissy, are you there?
Nope.
Okay, continue.
Oh, yes, she is. She's here.
There she is. All right. Sorry about that. We've been having some audio difficulties. Everything was running so smooth, and then it just fell apart. Chrissy, how you doing? Yeah.
I'm good. How about you?
I'm great. I can't lie. Let me introduce everybody first of all. Okay, the girl, when you hear her talk, her name is Hannah.
Okay. I'm going to try and remember this.
Yeah, yes. Let's try and remember. Let's focus.
I'm the only girl.
Yes, it's the only female voice.
Okay.
This voice.
Hey.
That's Nate's.
Hello there.
Okay. And supporting his very stylish Ghostbusters shirt. Who you going to call? This guy.
Yes.
That's Joey Vegas. So there you go. No one's going to talk to you but me, though.
Yeah, we're not allowed. We actually did put our hands and he smacks them every time we think of something creative.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
hinder
how it goes.
creativity. Okay. Chrissy D, tell everybody, for those of listening who don't know who you are, tell them who you are.
There's a lot of people who don't know who I am. I'm Chrissy D, and I'm actually an adult actress or porn starlet.
Is that what you prefer? Do you prefer, if I called you a porn star, would you get offended, or do I have to call you an adult entertainer?
Oh, no. Are you kidding? Porn star is a very high status that I just don't think I'm at. But that's, if anything, a compliment.
Right. If I can Google you and watch you get dick down, you're a porn star, in my opinion. You're
okay, then I'll agree to that.
You're straight up porn star. Whoa, that was her. That wasn't us. All right. So where are you from originally? Where are you from, and where are you at now?
And I'm still residing in Orange County. It's in California.
Yes, the good old the OC. The OC.
Yeah.
And then Misha Barton comes running through the. Right, that's who I'm talking about. The OC, right? I mean,
Yes.
anybody? Am I too old for that?
Nope, you're correct.
Okay.
I don't think you should admit you watched that show.
Run on, you're 44 years old or something like this at this point. I mean, most of us were interested in Power Rangers and Pokemon.
Yeah, I was watching the OC.
You were watching Misha Barton, which probably advanced for your age. That's what we should have been doing.
Exactly.
Honestly.
All right, Chrissy, I can't help. Back in the beginning of this month, you tweeted a preview video of what I think is your latest. What was it called again? It's something about anal sluts.
Can I say that? Can I? I don't.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. You can use
Okay.
say whatever you want.
Well, I have 3 new ones. The latest one I think is actually Asian face. Can I say that? The
Yeah.
F word? I'm not too
Yeah,
sure.
no, you could say whatever. You could say fuck.
Oh, okay.
You could say go
Asian
ahead.
face fuck. That's the newest one.
Asian face fuck. Now here's that's a very good title. Here's because you are Asian. I should get that out in the open now. You are Asian, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that in a second. But first of all, I saw a video. What's the one about the anal something or another that you tweeted? What was the damned?
Oh, tattooed anal sluts.
Tattooed anal sluts. Okay.
Creative name department must be ruling the fields with this one.
These guys are thinking off the charts. Now, here's my question, okay? You suckered me into watching that preview video. I watched it. And I kind of got in the pit of my stomach that 2 girls, 1 cup feeling from that preview video. And I'll tell you guys why.
A lot of weird things happened.
Yes, I'll tell you guys why. If you haven't seen it, A chick squeezes a strawberry out of her ass. Chrissy, my question is, A, was that your ass? And B, there's really a market for pooping out strawberries?
You know what? To me, it doesn't turn me on, but I didn't even know I was going to be doing this kind of stuff until I got there. They asked me to, but that was not me. I actually squeezed 2 sticks of butter out my ass.
So was it one of those situations where you walked in there like, by the way, we have these strawberries?
Yeah.
And there was another one. Oh yes, here's the other one of these. And now you're going to get why I had that 2 girls, 1 cup feeling. They put a plastic tube into a chick's ass and then stuck a microscope into the plastic tube into her ass. Chrissy, there's a market for that?
You know what? I asked myself that same question.
What is that even
but
called?
You know
what is that called?
For everything.
What is that called? Is there a
colonoscopy?
Well, yes, but do they call it something different in the porn industry?
I really don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's just an anal fetish.
Playing to the anal retentive scientists out there. You know, there's a market for everything.
Now, here, let's talk about you specifically. In this clip that I saw, a man was plowing a chick in her ass, and he pulled it out and conveniently dropped it right in your mouth. What is that like?
It's not bad. I mean, we all clean first, so it's not like there's any poo coming out of there, thank goodness.
Thank God.
It tastes like skin.
I'm watching that, and I'm watching it in real time, it seems. It looks like it's in real time, so I'm convinced it's real.
Oh, yeah, it is.
He's pulling.
Oh, it is all real.
He pulls it out, and then it's Chrissy. And I'm like, oh, God, really? Really? Right from the ass right to the mouth. I mean, it is intense stuff. What is
It actually tasted like butter.
Wow. That is fantastic.
Slap that on my popcorn.
Well, I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna try that with my girl. I'm gonna see if it tastes like butter. I'm gonna see if you're all right with that. I'm gonna try that.
She used 2 sticks of butter before, though.
No, but it wasn't her ass.
Yeah,
the guy
that's
was.
true.
But it wasn't her ass. The guy was sticking it in. He was sticking it in the other chick's
We
ass.
both had sticks.
They
both did the
Yeah,
butter.
don't try that.
Everything is
Ask how
good.
it tastes.
Everything is good, butter ass. So, okay. Now let's talk about Asian fuckface 2. There's an Asian fuckface 1.
Yes.
Are
I
you
think so.
Are you in that as well, or no?
No.
Okay, so you're only an Asian fuckface 2.
Yeah.
And what do you do? What do you do in that one? Please get into as much detail as you possibly can. Go ahead.
Well, that one I have the main scene in. I'm actually the cover for that scene. And in mine, I actually, have 6 guys? And it's just a basic blowjob scene where guys randomly fuck my face super hard. And it has a throat fucking, all these things in it.
Yeah. There was, Hannah was actually telling a story before we came on the air, how she got slapped in the face with 6 dicks at once. Hannah, how was your experience compared to hers?
It was probably a lot worse.
It probably was.
I mean, there was a lot more tears rolling down my face.
Oh, man, I love jokes about rape. So
they yelled surprise. It was okay.
Okay, there we go.
As long as it's mixed with butter.
There's no such thing as rape. It's called surprise sex. It's just, don't let the media confuse you.
I'm
Okay,
so dirty now. Talking about things I've never done.
So this is your big. So is this your biggest one yet? Is this your like you said, you're on the cover. Is this your real deal? Your first one?
Not really. I think I'm pretty big in this one and the tattooed anal sluts one.
Yeah, I didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah, those 2 are my biggest.
Yeah. Would you ever do something like a 2 girls 1 cup kind of thing, or is that way over the top?
Oh God, no.
No.
Too much butter.
Yeah, that is. Boy, but I had that same feeling watching Tattooed Anal Sluts. I did.
Yeah.
Be proud, Mom. Be proud. So, all right. So let's talk now. It's my understanding that you're hitched, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'm not in the porn industry. Is your husband in the porn industry?
No, he's not.
How does a man marry someone who's in the porn industry? How did that work? How did that happen? Please tell me about it.
Well, we actually got married before I entered the porn industry, and we had a long talk through it. I first started doing girl-girl scenes, and we eventually had a long talk about how sex is just sex, but there's a difference between that and actual being in love and making love.
Mm-hmm.
And to us, sex isn't really just nothing but sex. So we're pretty open about that, and it's worked so far.
So it's like Chris Rock when he says, "Honey, I make love to you. I fuck her." It's the same concept, right?
Not necessarily, because we only do it for business. So
True.
like porn, movies, things like that.
Yeah.
We consider that not in our relationship.
I'm like,
Or career or job or something like that.
I'm thinking about it, and I'm going, my wife's leaving for work. All right, honey, have a great day. Hey, enjoy the dick. All right. Have a good. I'm going to go to my office job or my retail job. You enjoy getting dicked down by the big eight. Nate's.
Then this is the point where she turns around and goes, "Oh, by the way, enjoy driving to work in your Audi SS that I bought you, so you can go shove it because my paycheck's a hell of a lot bigger than yours."
Yeah, I mean, does he have Well, I'll get to that, but first we got a caller, Jules.
Hello.
Hi.
I had to call in because I promised Chrissy that I would, and this is the first time she's ever heard me. Haha.
I'm excited.
This is the this is the reason why Chris is even on this program to begin with. Jules and her are Twitter friends. I don't know. Is there a word for that yet? They're Twitter followers of each other, I guess.
Twatters.
Twatters. You guys are twatters. Yeah. Twins? Are you twins? Then I sound like I have a speech impediment. Oh, you guys are such good twins. So Jules, I'm going to let you go ahead and talk to Chrissy, but please don't female it up and talk for an hour.
It's really hard because I'm not sure what to talk about because I was a little bit behind. I was listening to the show, and there's a little bit of a delay. So
yeah.
I think you were talking about the fact that her husband's totally cool with the fact that she does what she does, which is awesome.
Yeah. Now, Jules, if you were married, would you let your husband be in the porn industry? Would that be okay with you?
Oh, yeah. I have no problem with that.
All right, so you go ahead. You talk to Chrissy. I'm just going to sit here and be quiet.
See, they don't get that. I mean, because I've had this conversation in a weird way before because I'm really open, as you know, because you know me, we're twins.
Mm-hmm.
That it wouldn't bother me if, like, I was dating somebody who did porn because it's a job, you know, like.
Of course. And if you're secure with yourself, you should be fine with it.
Yeah. Exactly. And I really don't know what else to talk about. I just wanted to call in and say hi because I was excited. And it's, yay, it's Chrissy D.
All right, well, Jules, I appreciate the phone call.
Okay. Somebody else should call in, too, because it's awesome when people call into the show.
Thank you for the hookup.
Bye.
Nice talking to you, Jibu.
They're just going to sit there and giggle.
Which is totally cool with me. I'm totally down.
We're such females. You call me Jibu. Nate, go ahead.
Oh, I had a question for you, Chrissy. Do you think, because I know when I watch porn, I think that they pick the ugliest guys for porn.
Because they have the biggest dicks.
It doesn't matter. There are good-looking guys with awesome dicks out there that I could assume. But I just assume I look at these guys, and when they pan to the guy and he's making his like O face or whatever he's doing, I lose probably about half of my stamina at that point. I just go, oh God, you just did it for me. Do you feel that way, or is it different?
No, I actually worked with a lot of attractive men in the industry. Kind of like there's one guy named Raymond.
Ooh.
And he is really attractive. Oh yeah. He's exotic.
I'm turned on right now. Please tell me more about Ramon. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So you say
they have some pretty attractive guys on there.
So for your experience, they are pretty attractive. And I know there's got to be guys out there also that have done things that you're not cool with, or have treated you in a way that you're not cool with, that you just don't want to work with. Have you gotten to that point where you're just like, okay, this guy, I don't work with this guy, he's an asshole?
Directors, yes, but performers, they're all very, very respectful, only because they know what the difference between harassment and working is.
Yeah.
So they're very strict.
That,
on
and I
that.
can imagine it's extremely tough for a guy to get into the porn industry versus a girl.
Do they, Chrissy? Good.
How does anybody even get into the porn
Good
industry?
point. Hold on. Good point, Hannah. Good. Hold on, Chrissy. Is it true that for a man to get into the porn industry, he has to start off doing gay shit?
Yes and no. Sometimes no if you have the right connection. Sometimes yes, because I've actually met a lot of guys who started off there.
Now, Hannah actually is an aspiring porn star, and she want to know, Hannah, what you want?
How do you actually become a porn star? I'm just curious. I don't actually want to ever pursue it. I just want to know. I mean, I do have a plan.
I started off on like a softcore picture site, and my friend told me about it and said, hey, that's cool. And basically you just apply to different websites. They have an apply section, and they call you back if they want you, and from then on, people recognize you and do scenes with you. Or at least that's how it happened for me.
There you go. So, what's
now we know.
What's next for you? I understand you have a bun in the oven.
Yes, I do.
And when's,
Congratulations.
when's the stove gonna open up and pop out that child?
February. So that's quite a.
So you have a few months to hit that perfect genre.
Yeah.
You could hit that genre right there, and then after February.
Yeah, are you working? Are you doing the whole pregnant chick, fuck me in the
no.
ass, please?
Oh, I can't do that.
Oh. So has it been tough for you not working?
Yeah, right now I'm on a hiatus.
Yeah, that's got to be tough, not being able to get dick down every day.
It's actually really nice to sit there being bored every day.
Yeah, and your vagina, you give your vagina a chance to heal up, and your poor ass. Let's not even talk about your poor ass. It's probably. So I mean, all right. So let's fast forward. You give birth in February, and then you allow, I don't know, I'm sure 6 weeks for the vagina to heal. I don't really know. I've never had a kid. What happens? What's in the future for you? You got anything lined up? Any shoots, movies that you can kind of give a little spoiler on? Anything?
No, actually, most of the things I have lined up after, for some strange reasons, are more mainstream shoots. And then I want to go back into the industry, so hopefully that will come later.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, are you gonna stick with this porn thing? I mean, it's been good to you, right?
Oh yeah. Plus, I already have one kid. I just have another, so.
Oh, you already have one. I didn't even know you had one already.
Yeah.
I learn something new every day. You know what? This is something that we're doing now with every guest, and hopefully you can hear it.
Attention. And now it's time to shamelessly promote yourself.
You go ahead and promote your Twitter, website, whatever you want to promote. Go ahead. It's your opportunity to do so.
Just my regular pages. My Facebook page, if you search Chrissy DL, should pop up. Or if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's _ChrissyD_ because someone took my name already.
Those bastards. I got Jules will put it in the chat room for those of you that are hanging out in the chat room, so you can go ahead and follow her. And is that a like page, or do we actually become friends with you on Facebook?
It's a like page.
Yeah, it's the best way. You don't really want to be friends with any of these idiots, right? I mean, come on, let's get real.
We're gonna hit you up for some tickets to Exotica in July, though.
Yeah, do you ever come to Chicago? Are you ever going to come to Chicago?
Oh, yeah. I'm in Chicago sometimes.
Yeah, we'll have to hang out, and you'll have to show me that porn star life.
It's not as interesting as you think.
You know what? Really, we probably think all those lives, sports lives, all those athletes, movie stars, probably so awesome and cool, and it's probably just as boring as our life.
I just want for one. I want for one day to just sit there and not have to think to myself, okay, how am I going to afford dinner? I just meant maybe that's where the sports life comes into play.
Oh yeah, that's
where they're
fun.
like, let's go buy Burger King. Don't worry, baby, I got this for years.
All right, so Chrissy, one last thing before we let you go. In 5 years from right now, in October 24th of 2017, Chrissy D is doing what and or who?
I'm probably going to be still in the industry.
Good. Who do you? Oh, that's not the last question. I got one more. See, to be honest with you, I don't watch porn. I don't.
Sure you don't.
I don't. I am not kidding. I watched your preview video. 2 girls. I could count the porn. You ready? I watched your preview video. 2 Girls, 1 Cup. China. I watched Hulk Hogan's sex tape. I watched Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, all the famous people. I just watched the famous people porn. That's it. That's all I
You
watched.
started with 2 Girls, 1 Cup and moved to China. That's probably what ruined porn for you.
Probably. Who do you want to work with, male or female, in the business that you haven't worked with already?
They have to be in the business.
No, actually, we'll just think way outside the box. Yeah, it could be any. Who do you want to fuck?
I honestly want to get a chance to fuck my husband on camera and send it out to people.
I'll film it if that's. I mean, if you're looking for somebody to film, I got a pretty steady hand. I could film it for you if you'd like. I mean, I will make that sacrifice for our newfound friendship.
No, he won't do it.
Oh, what a bastard!
Right?
Yeah.
You just got to get him in front of the dollars and make him understand. If my girlfriend was like, "Hey, you and me and the stars, one night, $12,000 or whatever it is," I'd be like, all things aside, I could consider this.
I really want to let you go, but I this question that I wrote down, I forgot that I wanted to ask it. You're Asian. We discussed that earlier. What did your parents think when you said, "Oh, hey, Mom, Dad, about my career choice"?
Oh, yeah. My mom-in-law did that work for me. She actually outed me to my parents, so they backed me up. 'Cause she's crazy.
Now, would it have been better for them to hear from you, or was it okay?
I was going to, which is ironic, I was going to tell them 2 days after when my first scene was on, but she came over that day, and which turned out to be a better idea, actually.
Well, that's good, because you don't want the parents to disown you and stuff like that. That's a whole... I'm glad that they were accepting of their baby girl, doing that thing.
Don't you think in today's day and age it's really just about
We
three
just don't
questions?
talk about it.
Yeah, no, I could definitely... I don't see that being discussed at Thanksgiving dinner.
Well, don't you think it's about 3 main questions? Are you happy? Are you safe? And are you making money? That's really all it boils down to. And whatever you do.
I guess so.
And whatever you do.
I figured the Asian, they're strict. I'm assuming they're strict family, a strict upbringing, and then all of a sudden your daughter's like, "Oh, hey, by the way," and it's like, you feel like you lost control almost, something like that. But I'm glad that they were accepting of it, Chris.
Well, I'm pretty weird to begin with, so I was a weird, abnormal child. They got used to it.
That's fantastic. Are we going to have you on the show again?
Probably, maybe.
I hope so. Probably, maybe. Hey, we got a probably, maybe.
I don't know. It depends.
So
Call me maybe.
Call
me maybe. And maybe we'll have you on the show. All right, Chrissy, thank you very much. I appreciate you.
All right, thank you guys.
Have a good one.
You too.
That's Chrissy D, the first guest of the new era of the Ford Show. Porn star extraordinaire.
So really, we haven't, we have not shied away from the old Ford Show.
No, it's still the same old. I mean, yeah, just better.
Well, it's much better
because I'm on top of my game. I'm the fucking man.
She's on top of her dick.
Exactly.
Well,
all right.
At least her parents are happy with it, and they're cool
really?
with it.
We got.
Wait, really?
They're not happy.
Out of everything,
they're
that
accepting.
After everything the interview was, she's taking on 6 guys, fucking her mouth, and you take away. At least her parents are happy. Come on.
I'm just saying.
Man.
I mean, she could have those kind of parents. Why you get stung by B, why get stung by A. I mean, the whole.
Did you just say why you know?
Yeah.
Well, just because she's
Is
Asian?
that an Asian thing? Wow.
I'm just saying.
On that note, we'll be right back. Stand by. Kennedy Karaoke's still coming. 20 minutes left. Don't go anywhere.
Give me some brew and I might just chill. But I'm the type that likes to light another joint like Cypress Hill. I still do these spit loogies when I puff on it. I got some bucks on it, but it ain't enough on it. Go get the S-T-I-D-E-S. Nevertheless, I'm hella fresh, rolling joints like a cigarette. So pass it across the table like ping pong. I'm gone, beating my chest like King Kong. It's on, wrap my lips around the 40. And when it comes to getting another stogie, fools all kick in like Shinobi. Know me ain't my homie to begin with. It's too many heads to be. Probably let my friend hit bit. Unless you pull out the fat crispy $5 bill on the real before it's history. Cause fools be having them vacuum lungs. And if you let them hit it for free, you hella dumb, dumb. I come to school with a Taylor on my earlobe. Avoiding all the flick teasers, skeezers, and weirdos. Got me throwing off the land like where the bomb at. Give me $2, you take a puff and pass my bomb back. Suck up the dank like a Slurpee. The serious bomb will make a nigga go delirious like Eddie Murphy. I got more growing pains than Maggie. Cause homies snagged me to take the dank out of the bag. Grab your phone, let's get geek. I got 5 on it. Messing with that ain't no weed. I got 5 on it. It's got me stuck and I'm so bad. I got 5 on it. Let's go half on a side. I take sacks to the face whenever I can. Don't need no crutch, I'm so keyed up. So the joint be burning my hand. Next time I roll it in a hamper to burn slow, so the ashes won't be burning in my hand, bruh. Hoogies get hit, but they know they got a pitch and bent. I roll a joint that's longer than your extension. Cause I'll be damned if you get high off me for free. Hell no, you better bring your own slip cheap. What's up, don't babysit that? Better pass the joint. Stop hitting cause you know you got asthma. Crack the 40 open, homie, and guzzle it. Cause I know the weed in my system is getting lonely. I gotta take a whiz test to my P.O. I know I feel cause I done smoked major weed, bro. And every time we with Chris, that fool rolling up a fatty. But the Tangeray straight at me. I got 5 on it. Grab your phone, let's get geek. I got 5 on it. Messing with that ain't no weed. I got 5 on it. It's got me stuck and I'm so bad. I got 5 on it. Let's go half on a side. Hey, make this right, man. Stop at the light, man. My yesterday thing got me hung off the night train. You fade, I fake, so let's head to the east. Hit the stroll tonight, so we can roll big hot sheets. I wish I could fade the 8, but I'm no budget. Still rolling the 2, don't cut the same old bucket. Foggy windows, soggy endo. I'm in the land getting smoke with my kid. Up in smoke, yuck, I spray you, lay it down. Up in the OAK, the town. Homies don't play around, we down to blaze a pound. Then ease up, speed up through the ESO. Drink the VSOP up with the lemon squeeze up. And everybody's roller, I'm the roller. That's quick to fold a blunt out of a bunch of sticky doja. Hold up, suck up my weed, it's all you do, kicking feet. Cause we're IBs, we need tap like the foo-foo. Grab your phone, let's get geek. I got 5 on it. Messing with that ain't no weed. I got 5 on it. It's got me stuck and I'm so bad. I got 5 on it. Let's go half on a side.
Mr. President, you're entitled as a president of your own airplane and your own house, but not your own facts.
Give Ford a piece of your mind on Twitter.
Go yourself.
At The Ford Show.
All right, is PMS a myth? That is the question of the night.
Yes.
Hannah, what are you doing? Please share with the rest of the class. What the hell are you doing?
I was going to Instagram that.
Instagram what?
The mixer.
Oh.
Like I said, women and Instagram.
Wow, I mean, what the hell?
I mean, that's real, but PMS is real too.
Well, you just said it isn't.
I know, I'm a woman.
This is what I...
Mine completely all
exactly, I'm proving it right now.
This is what I got right here. Don't blame premenstrual syndrome for feeling depressed, stressed, and irritable. Turns out it may be a myth, according to a recently published paper in the journal Gender Medicine by a University of Toronto-led research team. The researchers don't dispute physical symptoms linked to menstruation, such as bloating or abdominal pain, but after reviewing 47 studies, they found no clear evidence to support the idea that a woman's menstrual cycle puts her in a negative mood in the days before her periods.
So what are the results? She just says you're just a bitch all the
Jillian Einstein, and that is her legit name for you women who are probably going, men probably did this. Men, this is all men's research. No, Jillian Einstein, one of the report's authors, told the Star, quote, "We have a menstrual cycle and we have moods, but they don't necessarily correlate. So why do women attribute feeling down to their menstrual cycles? For one thing, PMS is a social construct rooted in negative feelings many cultures have toward menstruation. A natural female function," said Einstein. Another possibility she suggested is that this is the time of the month when women are given permission to not be sweet, docile, and cheerful, expected attributes of women. So this is what I'm thinking this thing is gathering.
Oh, shit.
Megaphone time.
Hey, women, it's all in your head because society told you this is how you act for 7 days, you crazy cunts.
That's what it's saying. Everybody else is gathering that, right? It is all in your head. If I tell you the sky is purple enough times, I'm going to start to believe the sky is purple, and so will you. Okay?
Especially if it benefits you. And they get to say, "Well, I'm not crabby today. I just have PMS, so leave me alone and don't talk to me." That's what I think.
Hannah Taylor, the only female voice of this show. God bless your little soul. What do you say? Is PMS? What do you say to this? Could this be something that you women were just fed by the Kotex Mafia for the last umpteen hundreds of years that makes you believe that when you're bleeding, you're moody?
Well, with me, I actually agree with the article because I'm not really ever moody when I'm PMSing. I just want chocolate and food. Like, my mood doesn't change. The only thing that changes my mood is I'm on medication that does it. It has nothing to do with my period.
All right, we got a caller. Go ahead, 630.
Hi, it's me.
Uh-oh. Hi, me. How are you, me?
I'm good, but not when you're talking about PMS, Dad.
All right, so this article, 630. Caller, what's your name?
Jen.
Okay. Just because I know it doesn't mean anybody else does. This article states basically that you guys made it all up.
Well, that's kind of untrue because I don't think we can really make that up.
So
the way that we feel.
So you, all right, but you don't think it could be a case of you've been told this is how you're going to feel. Hey, we sit down. Little 13-year-old Jen comes running up. Mommy, my vagina's bleeding. And your mom's like,
that's not how it happens.
And your mom's like, sit down, Jen. Let me tell you something. During this awkward time when your vagina spits blood clots for 7 days, you're going to feel moody. You're going to feel angry and irritable and emotional, and that's okay. Because
I guess I wish that my mom had this conversation with me.
Can you just make believe for a minute?
I didn't have this
Shut
conversation either.
Let's just pretend that our parents are normal. Okay? And she tells you that this is how you're going to feel. But don't worry, Jen. It's okay because it's normal. That you're telling me that cannot possibly be the case.
It could possibly be the case, but in my case, I don't believe that.
You believe?
And I don't think that you PMS for a week.
No.
I think you could PMS like for a couple days before.
Okay, well, I'm not a female.
Maybe it just feels like a week to us.
I think girls can be raging while they're having their period.
So how
it kind of sucks.
So when you have PMS, which my mother, I grew up without a father around, so my mother always told me it was putting up with men's shit. When you have PMS, are you happy, sad? What are you? Explain to me. Go ahead.
I guess I'm kind of irritable, so little things get on my nerves, so I guess I'm kind of angry and stressed. I don't think I'm really, like, sad. I'm more, like, frustrated, so anything that you could do wrong, it could probably pick it out for you.
So those same things that irritate you during those couple of days, those same things don't irritate you when you're not PMSing?
Probably not as bad.
So you're saying that you're equating this. The way I'm hearing this is kind of like the non-smokers' smoke break. The smokers then go, "I need 5 minutes. I've got to get this done." But the non-smokers are like, I wish I could take a 5-minute break every hour, half an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how men get it, I would say.
Well, Jen, you know what?
I guess I don't really get the smoke analogy.
Well, why don't
to
we?
the
What I'm
PMS
saying is, for
analogy.
men,
it's not
why
the
don't
same thing at all.
For men,
we don't have an out card
Yeah.
for 5 days to be dicks.
Yeah, we can't just be like, you know what? For this week, I'm going to be a bastard
every day.
But
so we
hold
just like surpass the times that you're a dick, and then when we're on
played.
PMS, we just call you out for your shit.
Well played. But Nays, also, they don't have to squeeze those babies out of their...
and some of them never have babies.
That's true.
The thing
Jen,
is, there's men. Men are just as easy irritable as women. Men PMS too. It's been proven. It's been proven.
well, listen.
It has to do with hormones.
Listen, shut up. No. You bring a piece of paper with that proven study.
I will,
okay?
next week.
I have this piece of paper with this proven study that says PMS is not real, women. Get over it.
All of his articles look like he took them off Wikipedia.
Hannah, you bring your piece of paper.
I will bring my piece of paper. I will bring my piece of paper.
Jen, thank you for the phone call, Jen. I appreciate you.
Here's what I got to say about this. You know what? If I would push out a baby for 70 days out of the year to be angry and have it be logical.
I got one more thing before we get out of here, and before we play Kennedy Karaoke. We gotta play Kennedy Karaoke. Gangnam Style. It's coming up. Don't go anywhere. This is a review of childhood fads that were simultaneously good and bad at the same time.
Nice.
Okay? Tell me, listeners, I know you guys will be able to relate to probably all of these, okay? But these are the things that were good, but at the same time, they're actually kind of terrible, and we should have really saw those things. We should have seen the negative, too. Beanie Babies. What made them the best? You and your friends loved collecting them. What made them the worst? Old ladies loved collecting them, too.
I got one from my grandma every time I visited.
Bratz dolls. Remember the Bratz dolls? B-R-A-T-Z? What made them the best? 559 different dolls to choose from. What made them the worst? They all looked like strippers.
I was going to go with the fact that there's 559 of them. That made them the worst.
All right.
That's a lot. I thought there was only 4.
Cabbage Patch Kids. What made them the best? You got a birth certificate when you adopted them. What made them the worst? They were just an overpriced stuffed doll. Chia Pets. What made them the best? They were easy to grow. What made them the worst? No matter what shape they were supposed to be, they always ended up looking like a green afro. Friendship bracelets. Who had these? I know I had one of these from my best friend, Elf. What made them the best? Getting them from your friends. What made them the worst? Not getting them from people who you thought were your friends. Hello, Kitty. What made them the best? They're so cute. But what made them the worst? Good grief, they're everywhere. Hello Kitty is everywhere.
They're still everywhere.
Yeah.
There's Hello Kitty vodka.
You know, strippers and brats, now that you think about it, there are a lot of strippers, but they most look like 4. They only look like 4 strippers.
Yeah.
As it goes anyway.
Yeah. Rubik's Cube. What made them the best? They made you think you were smart enough to solve them. What made them the worst? They made you realize you weren't smart enough to solve them. And last but not least, my favorite, the Tamagotchi. How do you pronounce it?
Tamagotchi?
Tamagotchi, right?
You're right.
Yeah. What made them the best? Like having a pet that you could carry around in your pocket. what made them the worst, all the responsibility of having a pet without the loyalty or the love.
And they all died. Every single one always died. They always died.
All the time. But then you just started a new one. So I guess that would be a benefit.
Yeah.
But then again, I always think, if your dog dies, just go to the store and buy another one. They're replaceable in 15 minutes.
Wow.
I have no emotional attachment to anything.
Apparently not.
She gonna slice you.
No emotional
She gonna
attachment.
slice you.
All right.
You've never had a dog, have you?
Yes. Oh, I've grown up with dogs.
Ford is actually a big proponent of the doggy style.
Yes. No, but I've grown up with plenty of dogs in my life. Okay, plenty of dogs, and I've
Talking about women now.
I've gotten attached to them. Okay, I have. But when they die, I'm like, all right. And my mom, one particular, which we are going to call my mom next week. We're going to bring her back on the show.
Sweet.
Next week, Mama Ford is back.
Mama Ford's a national treasure.
We had a dog for a long time, and when the dog died, she called me. I was no longer living there. Oh my God! And I'm like, Mom, I can't understand you. What? Mom, you got. And this is real life. Ma, you gotta stop. I can't. What? The dog. I had to put the dog down. Sorry? Mom, what?
You were living there at the house during this time?
No,
he wasn't.
See, that's why. You didn't have an emotional attachment. You weren't there.
11 years I spent with that dog. I wasn't there the last 4 of its life. But I was there for the first 11.
I don't know.
I grew up with that dog. So I'm just like, Mom.
Then again, you don't like porn.
I said to my mom, Mom, go out and get...
Straight.
Mom, get another one. No, it's not the same.
The dog's not a Ford Taurus. You don't crash it and get a new one.
I can't understand you. I gotta go. I gotta go, man. I got things to do.
However, I mean, I've had dogs, and yeah, you get attached, but you do have a little bit of a point. Once you get a new dog, you'll never forget the other dog, clearly, because you still remember this dog.
Yes.
You probably remember the name, what it looked like, everything. But if you got a new dog, you're like, oh, I love you, you're the best dog ever. So you, in a sense, do forget about the original dog.
Next week, coming up on this show, and then we're going to do Kenny Karaoke, and then we're out of here. Judson Lapely. I'm probably pronouncing the last name wrong. Judson Lapely. Who's that for? Who's that? He posted a YouTube video called The Evolution of Dance. It's been viewed more than 240 million times. He's going to be on this show next week. He's a comedian, so he's actually kind of a funny guy. He's going to be on here. We're going to talk about his video and all that. Go check it out if you haven't. The Evolution of Dance. It is probably the best YouTube video I've ever seen. Have you seen it?
Actually, Jen has a serious hard-on for this video.
Is it not? It's a phenomenal video.
Good, yeah.
If you haven't
It's
seen
fantastic.
it, I recommend it. Here's Kennedy Karaoke. He is singing Psy-Gangnam Style.
Oppa Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Joji Yoga, Cody got Yahoo, Yoja, Bahami Oman Yashin, Pinto Gaho in the Yoja, Grum Pam Panjon in a Joja. You're not a son or a national Loma, could you sorrow to the Sarah or could you say you go Johnny Raja tell you Sana Bama Om yes and that's kind of there. Who you say? I think road, no. Hey, right, no, silent road, hey, no. She got passes and Oppa Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppa Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppa Gangnam Style. Yeah, sexy lady. Oppa Gangnam Style. Sexy lady. Something can do me. Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Hey.
Give Ford a piece of your mind on Twitter.
Go yourself.
At The Ford Show.
All right, that was the Canada Karaoke Gangnam Style. It'll be up on the YouTube page, youtube.com/TheFordShow. Get us on Twitter at The Ford Show, Facebook.com/ oh, you guessed it, The Ford Show. All the links are right there at the bottom of the website. TheFordShow.com is where to go for everything Ford Show. Judson Lapely. I'm going to have to ask him how to pronounce that shit. Then I'm going to sound like one of those fucking idiots. Evolution of Dance. Dance. If you haven't seen it,
go watch the video. It is fucking funny. Fucking funny.
Last week we had a pre-show meeting. Vega said, and I quote,
I shouldn't swear at all. And then Ford said, you're right. He's right. No, he's right. We shouldn't swear. Fuck! Did we ruin that? Man. Whoops.
Oh, also, my mother live on the program next week, Judson Lapely, and anything else we may come across along our travels. I hope everyone... well, you know what? I'm going to actually give you guys, I don't know why, but I'm going to give you three the opportunity to say goodbye to everybody. We'll start with you, Vegas.
Oh, we'll start with me?
Yeah.
That's good, because I'm the best.
There you go.
Well, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure being back. I haven't been on a mic for, 35 years, I think.
Give or take.
Yeah, give or take, or a few, you never know. But it's been good. Nates, do you agree?
Yeah, it's been all right. This is definitely better than the Dark Ages, or what I like to call BFD.
We don't speak of that.
That's like the redheaded, soulless ginger. We lock you in the cabinet. We don't talk to you.
Hannah?
Well, you're all probably wondering why I'm even here.
Well, when we get a webcam, that's the reason.
That's true. That's true.
We're just gonna have you unbutton your shirt.
It's my large tits, but that was Ford's choosing, so it's all on him.
Wow.
Hey, give me back feedback, guys. I'd love to hear any feedback. What do you want to hear? What do you don't want to hear anymore? Please don't ever do that again, Ford. Go ahead. Tell me. I'd love to hear it. We'll see you guys next week. Same time, 8 p.m. East, TheFordShow.com. Tell your friends.